I'm Charu Bhadwar. I'm a designer, stylist, media manager, mother, and accidental creative chef. I live in beach cities filled with stores which carry healthy, organic ingredients from all over the world. My kitchen is my play area where I create delicious dishes for my family, friends, and mostly me. Welcome to my home. Hi, welcome to my home. This is Charu. Thanks for peeking in. Today I'm going to share with you all a very amazing recipe. It's sponge cake. Yes, it's quite simple, but if the base is great, you can put any topping you want and make it yours. And there are many sponge cake recipes, and trust me, if you are like me who enjoys to bake, we have tried a lot. But when I say this is the best, it is the best, and it's very simple. So I'm going to share with you all a little bit story how I found this recipe. I have a very amazing Swedish friend, and once I was visiting her, and I just visited her on a short notice and told her I'll be there in 2 hours, and I was very pleasantly surprised that she had nice pinwheels for me, and they were so soft and moist and delicious that I want all the recipes that she makes, but this one was just off the charts. So I had to ask her, can you please share the recipe with me? And she was very kind enough to share. And here I am sharing with you all. So let me tell you what the ingredients are. And it's perfect for birthday cakes. I am going to make 3 layers and we'll show you how to do it. Ingredients for this cake are 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 3 large eggs, a little less than 1/4 cup of milk, 2 teaspoon baking powder, few drops of vanilla essence. Absolute essential would be a cooking spray. Another absolute essential would be parchment paper, as we are going to use a lot of that. And we are going to mix that for an easy peasy cake. Now the most important thing for this cake is you should have a good oven, and we need to set the oven on bake and at 500. I know it sounds a lot, but trust me, we need that kind of heat because this cake is going to cook so quick. It's unbelievable. So 500, and let it get heated up. While it gets to a nice temperature of 500 and we hear the beep, we will start putting the cake ingredients together. So I have 3 eggs at room temperature, and I am going to add one at a time. The reason I add 1 egg at a time is because you never know when you find a bad egg. So I would advise to everybody not to add all the eggs into the bowl, but just crack 1 at a time. Sift the flour, that'll be really needed and essential again. The only reason is it just fluffs up the cake and makes it so much more lighter than it usually is. And I divided that flour, a cup of flour, into 3 pots, and I added it slowly, and I'm mixing it. I'm gonna get my spatula and mix it all good together, and mix it again. Adding a little milk so that the batter is smooth and I can actually easily mix it. Adding the sugar, vanilla essence, and my baking powder. This is such a simple cake, it doesn't need that much. You just have to be a little patient, enjoy what you're doing, and mix it really well. Do you have a combination of all these 3 things? Wow, you are in for a good cake. Look at this beautiful pale yellow cake batter. It's all ready, and it's going on to the tray. I have made it ready. I have a beautiful silicone mat which I got. Now I can put the cake batter right on top because it promises that nothing is going to stick on it. However, should I take a chance? My mind tells me no. So I am going to go with my old method of using parchment paper, because, repeating myself again, I want 3 round circles for my cake. I have made a round circle. with a stencil. You can do that. You can put a utensil. If you want a square one, you can do square, but I want a round one. So I traced a round circle on top of my parchment paper. Now I'm going to flip it over. And the reason is I don't want to taste or even have a thought in my mind that I'm tasting lead with my cake. So I am going to flip it over. I don't wear glasses, so I can see very clearly where the round circle is, and I'm going to place my cake batter right on top. It's ready, and the oven is ready, and it's ready to go inside. Oh my God, yes, did it. It has to be set, the timer has to be set on 5. It can take 5 minutes or 6 minutes. You definitely cannot leave this cake and go out for grocery shopping or to pick up your kid. No, that cannot happen. You have to keep your eyes on that. Now I've made the other parchment paper ready for my second layer, and I'm going to make 3 layers in total. So the same exact thing I'm going to repeat 3 times. It looks ready. Okay, come on out. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness. You can tell how happy I am. Okay, that looks beautiful. If you just touch it, it's quite spongy. Now the technique is, how do I put that cake onto the other parchment paper and not make it stick? Now, after all these years of making, I have had a perfect formula. What I do is I sprinkle some sugar onto the parchment paper. I lift the cake, which has just come out of the oven, and with serious muscle, I try to flip it over and make sure it lands right on the parchment paper. So let's do it. 1, 2, and 3. Go! Yeah. We did it. So till the time the cakes are getting cooled down, let's go to the store and get some fresh cream and berries. Okay, back from the store, and the cakes are now cooled down. I am going to cut a round circle, take off all the corners of the cake and get the good part out. So I stack them on top of each other, so I have almost the same kind of circle and shapes, and I have 3 equally good round parts, and I have some left over, the corners, which I'm going to keep. I can eat them with berries and some fresh cream, or I can make some tea and have that with that. So really, you've never had Indian tea? Next video, it's going to be Indian tea. I have 3 kind of similar size of layers. They are going to be stacked up, one on top of another. I am going to whip some cream and start layering it. It's going to be high. It's not going to be too wide because I am going to put some berries, and it's not going to fall out. And I think in the bottom layer, I'm going to put a parchment paper so it doesn't stick to it. Whip the cream until you get soft peaks. Okay, we are on to our last step. There's some parchment paper, and we are going to stack up the cake one on top of each other. Put some whipped cream, let it dance on top of the cake. See how beautiful it's going to look and taste absolutely divine. Put some strawberries. Now I have added strawberries in past, raspberries, blackberries, blueberries. Another thing which really tastes good is mango. I hope you all will make this cake for someone special in your life. Until next time, bye-bye.